Hello everyone, I'm here to give the demo of a tech tool, and the tech tool that I decided to show you today is called Slido. It is easily accessible to everyone at www.slido.com. It's a great tool for getting immediate feedback and keeping your audience engaged during your lectures, virtual lectures, or presentations. It can be used as a standalone product, so you can even use this if you're in a meeting room or a lecture hall, or it'll integrate virtually with many presentations, meeting applications like Google Slides, PowerPoint, Zoom, etc. There are lots of great free tutorials on the website that I use to get myself familiar with the product before giving this demo. So I learned a little bit about it, enough to show you through there a couple of videos. And there's a free demo that you could subscribe to that I am using right now to get everybody up and running, which is pretty nice of them. So let's jump over to Slido.com. As I mentioned, there's a lot of resources at the top here. There are videos, documents, everything that you'd need. And if you scroll through their website, their initial page, there's lots of great information even right here, describing all the different components, all the different types of integrations that you could use, and I use PowerPoint. So I clicked here and I installed a plugin for PowerPoint that'll help me get all the interactions and different components of Slido into my PowerPoint deck. So logging in, I logged into the portal myself. You can log in using your Google account from Fairfield. It worked pretty well. And you can create a new Slido session. I have one created already for the demo. So in here, if you were going to do it on your own and just use Slido separately, you could make all your interactions here. I'm going to do it in PowerPoint because I thought it was pretty neat. There's even a way to see what the participants see here. A nice little tool that you can see what your audience would see if you want to test it out. So going over to PowerPoint, there are, you can make your slides, you could have your presentation however you want. And then there are interactions that you could add into your deck using the plugin, right? The plugin will be installed. So the first thing you should probably do is tell people how you could join and participate in Slido. So I created a friendly name. My name's Mark. So I just thought for the demo this would be pretty neat. It has to be a unique identifier, otherwise it won't work. So you can tell your audience how they could join a class. And how they can participate in your live interactions. So basically, you then could add more interactions. You could use a word cloud, which is something that I think was pretty neat. You could ask everyone, how's everyone feeling today? Because you're not in the room with them, so you could see the mood of the class. And you can add that to the presentation. It'll add a slide to see how everyone is feeling today. You can then add another interaction that is like a multiple choice. You can ask people if they need to take a break. Should we continue on? And then people could say, keep going, I am good, let's take a break. Or are we done yet? And you could add that to your presentation. It'll make another slide. And then creating another interaction. If you want to see if people are paying attention to it, you can make a quiz. So whatever topic it is, you could stop, you could give a quiz and see if they're actually paying attention to your content. And then you got to give your multiple choice answers. So right. And then you'll add that to your presentation. And when you have it all done and all of your you have to add a correct answer. Then once all that's done, you can then go back to your demo, to your slide deck, and then the way that you activate Slido is that you just go into presentation mode. So you go to your whatever you want to talk about. And then when it comes up to an interaction, Slido will activate within your deck, and then it'll show people how to join. They can either go to slido.com and type in that your event code, or they could just take a picture of the QR code and it'll activate. So when it comes up, you'll say, how's everyone feeling today? They'll go type on their phones or on their computers, and you'll see that they'll start popping up what people are feeling. And I allowed multiple responses so that you could see what everyone is saying. And then since the word cloud, the more that people say the same thing, the more it will get highlighted. So I'll type great again and it'll make that larger and so forth. So then you'll move on through your slide, and then you'd say, okay, everybody. And then as you move on my phone, I'm seeing the same thing here. You'll say, how are we doing? Do we want to take a break? Should we continue? And you'll see that people can answer you and you can get an idea. It's not going to be very exciting, but the more people, and you can see here, it shows you how many people are on, they'll answer and you can say, okay, let's take a break. Everybody needs one. And then everyone can join the quiz and you can see if they're actually paying attention. And they'll be prompted for what their question is. You can answer it. It'll show you who answers it. And then there, I got the answer right, and it even has a little celebration like, oh, congratulations, you answered it right. So once you're done with everything, you can then go back over to your poll. Oh, I don't know why I did that, but when you're done with your interaction and your demonstration or your lecture, you can go back and then you can even see what the answers, you can view the results and you can see what everybody said during that. So, okay. So that's a demonstration of Slido. Hope it was helpful. Thank you.